Expositores TOP English Academy, your daily dose of simple English. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am George and I am Thaísa. Welcome to our explainer. Today, we have a very simple digital whiteboard lesson for you. We are going to learn everyday coffee shop English together. And don't worry, I will speak very slowly and clearly.
So here are our steps for today. 1. Welcome to Simple English. 2. Types of coffee. 3. Ordering your coffee. 4. Coffee shop culture. And finally, 5. Review and practice. Let's get started.
Number 1. Welcome to Simple English, your daily dose of English. Here at Expositores TOP English Academy, you get your daily dose of simple English. Okay, we are ready to learn. Number 2. Types of coffee, basic vocabulary. Our very first word today is espresso. Espresso. So, what is an espresso? Well, it's a small, strong cup of coffee. It is just a little bit of coffee, but it is very, very strong. It's like a little punch of energy. You see, espresso is the base, or the start, for most other coffee drinks. Now, let's look at the difference between two drinks. On the left, we have our espresso, small and strong. But on the right, we have an Americano. Americano. What exactly is an Americano? It's really just an espresso plus hot water. You take that small espresso, you add hot water, and right there, you have a big cup of strong coffee. Moving on, next is the latte. Latte. A latte is espresso with a whole lot of milk. And because it has a lot of milk, it is very smooth and creamy. Smooth and creamy. You know, if you really don't like very strong coffee, a latte is just the perfect drink for you. Our next drink is the cappuccino. Cappuccino. Now, a cappuccino is espresso with milk, but it also has milk foam right on top. What is foam? Foam is that thick, bubbly part on the top of the coffee. So just remember, a cappuccino has milk and it has foam.
Number 3. Ordering your coffee. Simple conversations. Okay, imagine you walk into the coffee shop. The worker there is called the barista. The barista looks at you, smiles, and says, "What can I get for you today?" Let's listen to that again. What can I get for you today? This simply means, what do you want to order?
Now it's your turn to speak. You are the customer. You answer, "Can I have a latte, please?" Let's say it together slowly. Can I have a latte, please? Very good. It is a very polite sentence. You use the nice word please. Next, the barista needs to know how big you want your drink. The 3 basic words are small, medium, and large. Say them out loud with me. Small, medium, large. Now, sometimes really big coffee shops use different names. Small is called tall, medium is called grande, and large is called venti. So, to find out your size, the barista will ask you this simple question. What size would you like? Listen to that once more. What size would you like? And then, you will answer using one of our new size words. It sounds like this. Can I get a medium, please? Can I get a medium, please? Perfect. You are speaking natural English. Number 4, coffee shop culture. Everyday habits. You know, for many people, coffee is the very start of the day. Let's read these steps together. Number 1, wake up. Number 2, drink water. Number 3, make coffee. And actually, that is exactly how so many people begin their day. But coffee is also about special places. Coffee house culture means spending time inside a cafe to read a book, to work, or maybe just to relax. A cafe is a very peaceful place. It feels comfortable. People love to stay there because, well, it kind of feels like a second home. Number 5, review and practice. Remember what we learned. Okay, here are our everyday words again. I will slowly say each word and then they will pause. I really want you to repeat the word out loud right after me. Ready? Espresso. Americano.
latte, cappuccino, small, medium, large. Beautiful job!
Now, let's review our full ordering sentence. This one sentence will give you so much confidence in a coffee shop. Let's say it together. Can I have a medium latte, please? One more time. Can I have a medium latte, please? Excellent. Well, we are at the end of our explainer for today, but I have one simple question for you before we go. What is your coffee order? Do you want an espresso? Do you want a large latte? Please answer this question in the comments to practice your new English skills. Thank you so much for learning with this simple explainer today. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep learning. Have a great day. Hey everyone, welcome to this visual explainer from Expositores TOP English Academy. I am absolutely thrilled to be your guide today. Our main goal here is to help you learn how to speak natural, clear English with total confidence, which is just perfect if you're at a beginner or intermediate level. Today, we're going to break down a topic that is literally vital for daily life, work, and making friends in English-speaking countries. Yup, we're talking about coffee and all the conversations that happen right around it. But before we jump right in, let's be totally honest with each other. Have you ever completely panicked when you're trying to order a coffee? You know exactly what I mean. That super stressful moment at the counter when the barista looks at you, asks a really quick question in English, and suddenly your mind just goes completely blank. Well, don't worry. We have all been there, and this exact explainer is designed to solve that problem for good. Okay, let's dive into our agenda. Today, we are looking at what coffee culture actually is, the menu and types of coffee, ordering without fear, key English expressions, and finally, coffee traditions around the world. Section 1. What is coffee culture? It really is so much more than just a drink. The truly crucial point here is understanding this whole idea of coffeehouse culture. In countries like the US, the UK, and Australia, cafes function as actual community spaces. People don't just walk in, grab a drink, and leave. Instead, these places act almost like a peaceful second home, or even a remote office, where people just relax, read, work on their laptops, and genuinely connect with others for hours at a time. Moving on to Section 2, the menu and getting to know your options. Let's actually go through these 7 essential types of coffee together. I want you to practice the pronunciation right along with me, just like we're in a classroom. Ready? 1. Espresso. 2. Americano. 3. Latte. 4. Cappuccino. 5. Flat white. 6. Cold brew. And 7. Frappuccino. Honestly, if you can master just these 7 words, you've already got half the battle won at the counter. Now, here's a comparison that consistently confuses people learning English. On one hand, you've got the latte. That's espresso with a whole lot of steamed milk. It's very smooth, very creamy, almost like a warm hug. But on the other hand, we have the flat white, which actually originated in Australia and New Zealand. It's really similar to a latte, but notice that it's smaller, it uses less milk, and because of that, it gives you a much stronger coffee flavor. All right, Section 3, how to order your coffee without fear, step by step. This is where we empower you for the real world, because ordering isn't some terrifying pop quiz, it's just a predictable sequence. Step 1 is the size. Typically, that's small, medium, or large. But you do have to watch out for the Starbucks system, because it honestly confuses everyone. Over there, tall means small, grande is medium, and venti means large. Step 2 is your milk alternative, like oat, almond, or soy milk. And finally, step 3 is extras. This is where you might ask for extra espresso shots or say no foam if you prefer it flat.
See, it really is that simple.
Now, native English speakers absolutely love customizing their drinks. They love it so much that sometimes their order literally turns into a giant sentence. Just listen to this. Can I have a large iced soy latte with 2 extra shots, no foam, light ice, and 1 pump of vanilla? Okay, it's a bit extreme and honestly pretty funny, but notice something cool here. With the vocabulary we just covered, you can now understand exactly what every single part of that massive phrase means. Section 4. Key expressions in English to help you sound like a native. So, stepping away from the counter for a second, let's talk about chatting naturally with your friends. This first expression is incredibly useful, and I think we can all relate to it. I'm running on coffee. It's a really funny, super common idiom that native speakers use all the time. It basically means you are absolutely exhausted, maybe after a really short night of sleep, and your body is literally using coffee as its only fuel to keep you awake and functioning. And honestly, this right here is probably the single most important social phrase you're going to learn today. Let's grab a coffee. It is the ultimate casual, friendly invitation. You're basically using coffee as the perfect excuse to hang out and catch up with someone. So if you're looking to make friends or network in English, this is the exact phrase you need to start using with confidence. Finally, Section 5. Traditions around the world and the amazing journey of coffee. It's super fascinating to see the cultural contrast here when we look at the globe. In Italy, everything is about a quick ritual. You drink your espresso standing right at the bar in just 1 or 2 quick sips. But if we cross over to the US, the culture is all about speed and convenience. It's this whole coffee-to-go lifestyle where people drink from these huge cups that they carry around while they're walking or driving to work. It's 2 totally different worlds, completely captured in a single beverage. And hey, speaking of travel, let's take a trip all the way back to the magical origins of coffee in Ethiopia. The whole thing starts with this ancient legend of Kaldi, a goat herder who noticed that his goats became super energetic after eating these red coffee berries. From there, we move to the preparation phase of freshly roasting and grinding the beans, and then the serving time. In Ethiopia, this is never rushed. It is this incredibly beautiful, slow ceremony that stands as the ultimate symbol of community and hospitality. But of course, the learning doesn't just stop here. The next time you order a coffee, I want you to think about the history, the culture, and the real human connection held right there in that simple cup. How does your own culture change the way you enjoy this drink? And hey, what is your go-to coffee order? Do you like it hot or cold, strong or sweet? I challenge you to write your absolute perfect order in the comments below, in English. Remember, mastering a language isn't just about memorizing words, it's about daring to actually live the culture. Catch you next time.
Expositores TOP, expertos en capacitación empresarial.